Okay, good evening all, and wish you a happy new year too. So let's start. Hope you can hear me. Hello. I hope. Okay. Okay. So last week, what we were discussing about server implementation. We learned about how to implement a server and how to use a server. Especially we have created a web server environment and tested it, right? Just to learn about how server works. And today's lesson, let's continue to learn about other type of computers that you have. Like we have learned about many computers, but we had a doubt about server. Therefore, we have practiced and we have learned the practical aspects. We have learned the practical side of that. That was the last day experiment and experience. Now, in today's experiment, we are going to learn about embedded computers, right? That is today's topic. So basically, these embedded computers are small computers in different type of devices. We can see these embedded computers in our day-to-day life, in utilities, in some transportation mechanism, in medicine, and various sectors. We can see this embedded computer. The reason for embedded computer, the reason for this widespread application of embedded computer is because a computer can be produced, and computers are really tiny devices now and can be included with any kind of device. So have you seen the smallest computer in the world that is smaller than a piece of rice, even smaller than rice grain? You can see here grain of rice. It is zoomed one grain of rice, and this is the computer. Imagine how small that is. grain of rice. Then see how smaller that is. So that is the currently this is the world's smallest computer. Don't think that how can I connect a mouse? How can I connect a keyboard? This is not about that. This is not about connecting keyboards and mouse. But this has input mechanism, output mechanism, processing mechanism, and storage mechanism, and memorizing power. Therefore, this is acting as a computer. Right. These kind of computers can be easily embedded into these devices. GPS machines, watches, special meters, then even these color lights, traffic systems, MRI-like scanners, cat-PET scanners, mobile phones, games, gaming engines, gaming boxes, routers, cameras, robots, then washing machines, trains, rails, or these other phones, even vehicles, then other transportation mechanisms like flights, ships. It can be embedded anywhere, right? Can be embedded anywhere because the computers are so small and can be added to any equipment to improve its performance and to also to automate. When computer is added, the processing speed is high, the nature of computer. So it will speed up the processing as well as it will take input and process and generate outputs. Another thing is it can communicate this, and it is never getting tired and can be used for automating these operations. Right. Then these are some other embedded devices. Can you see? There are a lot of embedded devices in the world. Toys, electronics, medical equipments, sport equipments. In a lot of places, you can see these embedded devices. So let's write down this part quickly. So let's write down this small note quickly. Embedded device, actually these are small chips, microchips. Okay. And another thing to be added, embedded computers are also acting similar to our computers. It has a way of input, output, processing, storage, memorizing, memory, and communication. It has a way of input, output, processing, storage, memory, and communication. So it has, we can say it like this. It has mechanisms for these functions. Let me know once you're done. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned another thing, door locks and yes, door lock surveillance systems. That is also correct. Yes, that is a correct one. Okay, the next is robotics or robocomputers, right? These are also computers, but again, right, not looks like a traditional computer. These are also computers. Also, these are not looking like traditional computers. What are these robotic computers or robocomputers? Okay. So these robocomputers are basically, can you see, cleaning robots? Different kind of robots are there. See here. This one is called cleaning robot. And there are different other ways, but just telling the function. Nursing robots, looking after the patients and all. Then firefighting robots, right? Robots can even do that, firefighting. Surveillance. Surveillance means just spying kind of thing, right? They're looking at the activities. Monitoring. Painting robot. Robots can paint vehicles, buildings, etc. Welding robots. Robot can do the mechanical works. And pipeline inspection robots. They can inspect. And also they can go to difficult places where people cannot reach or difficult to reach places and see what's going on there. So those are also abilities or the things that robots can do. So what are these robots? Here there are some robots categories. If you have done robotics with GICTS, there is a robotic course. You have created few of them. We have actually in our course, we have like, in our course, we are doing 2-wheel, 3-wheel, 4-wheel robot creations. Now in the new version, we have added this tripedal or quadrupedal robots also. So in addition to this, these are the projects. Actually, we are creating 2-wheel projects, 3-wheel projects, 4-wheel projects, as well as now we are doing tripedal or the quadrupedal projects also. So that is in the robotic course, right? If you're interested, you can start doing with us. But these are some projects that we are doing, and these are different. There are stationary robots. These are not looking like robots, but assisting you in certain mechanical work, right? So then you have wheeled robots. So this is one of the most famous section. This is what we are developing, but we have not done this single wheel or this one track robot. We have not done, but other things we have done. Then there are one leg, bipedal, tripedal, quadrupedal, hexapod, and multi-leg, right? So these are different other robots. So have you seen video of quadrupedal? Quadrupedal දැකලා තියෙනවද? දුවනවා එහෙම. This is a running robot. It can run. And it has legs and it can run. Right? It looks like a horse. No. Right? I think it can run closer to 45 kmph now, 45 kilometers per hour, high speed, right? So there are robots which can run similar to vehicles, right? Quadrupedals. So just go and search in YouTube. So today my internet connection is not very good because I'm connecting using data because of this power issue, right? Therefore, I cannot show you now, but another day I will show you these quadrupedals running, but you can also search by your own. And there are flying robots, there are swimming robots, and robot balls, and also zone robots. Zone robots? Who are these zone robots? Zone robots are robot teams. Right? Zone robots are robot teams. They work together as a gang, a group, a master robot and slave robot. Right? They work as a robot gang. Right? So these are zone robots. And there are modular robots like robot modules and micro robots. So like you can see ants and all. So some micro robots are there, can fly sometimes. And nano robots, which can even go inside our body. That kind of small robots are there. Xenobots, example. Nano robots. The soft robots. Soft robots are basically robot software. And snake robots and crawling robots. බඩගාගෙන යන කට්ටියක් තියෙනවා. Like crocodile, snail. Then hybrid robots, mix of all these things. Okay. Yeah. There are robots which can run at faster speeds now. So these robots are really another type of computers, but especially these are mechanical electronic creations, machineries with electrical and computational power. So these are also a part of computers. This is also, you need to consider when you are buying that. We are considering about specifications now. So then we have to think about these kind of computers too. Okay, this is Xenobot, what I said, the biological robot, the first biological robot by human beings. This is made with African frogs' heart cells and skin cells. Skin cells to stick them together and heart cell for the movements. And they have used a genetic algorithm. Right? They can basically self-repair and they can live inside our body. They can destroy microplastic. They can work as a gang, as a group, as a zone. So this is interesting innovation done in 2020. There is a biological robot, Xenobot. You can go and search. That is also a robot, but it's not having electronic features. It's biological. Okay, then we learn about how to see the specifications in our computer. So need to write the summary of the specifications now. So let's take your note again. Write down main specifications. Under that, please write down processing speed. That is one of the main things that we are considering. So measured in gigahertz processor brand can be Apple, AMD, Intel, then processor type can be single core. Single core is like one gas, cooking, like one cooker, gas cooker, like one, there's only one cooker. But if there are two cookers in a single gas or three cookers, then it is like, if there are two, then we can say dual core. Or it can be quad core, 4 cookers. Or it can be hexa-core, 6, octa-core, 8, or deca-core, 10. There are deca-core processors also. Right? Hexa-core means you have 6 cooking units. It's not cooking, actually 6 processing units. Six processing units in hexa-core.
So there is something called quad-core also, right?
Yeah. Quad-core is there. Then storage capacity. First of all, please write down. I will explain this, right? First of all, please write down. Otherwise, you will not be able to focus if I explain now. First of all, let's write down. Then after that, let's learn the. Okay. Processing speed is one of the main thing that you need to measure. So processor, basically when you are buying a new processor, we are measuring this, or when you are updating it, it is in gigahertz. It is measured in gigahertz. Then also we need to look at whether it's for process is Apple, AMD or Intel, because it should be matching. And especially if you are updating AMD computer, you have to update with AMD processor. If you are updating Intel computer, you need to update with Intel computer. Likewise, it depends on your processor brand and the motherboard, so which support the particular processor type. And also it should be matching. And also when you can buy a new computer, it is better to have multiple cores, because when there are multiple cores, the independent processing units is increased. Same time, it is possible to process many independent processing tasks. Therefore, it is advisable to have a multi-core processors. Now, single-core processors actually it's very rare. Most processors are multi-core now. So do you know how many cores are in there in your computer? You know how to check it? If not, share the screen, I'll tell you.
I have checked mine, sir. Mine is dual core.
Dual core. Okay. If you don't know, share it. I will teach you how to check. If all of you know, it's okay. But can one of you share? Right. Okay, one. So how to check it? Go to the task manager. You can go to the task manager. Right click on the task bar. Yes, there. Go to the task manager. Then go to the performance. There you can see how many processors are there. Go to the CPU. Okay, here you can see how many physical cores are there. This is dual core, right? 2 cores. Logically, it is working as 4, but actually there are 2 physical cores. So your one is kind of a dual core, physical dual core. 2 cores are there. Anyone else? Anyone else wish to see? Senari? Bihanga? Can you share the screen? Take your chances. Okay, this one has taken its chance. Tisa's computer is basically go to the performance, CPU then. Okay, you can see it is also a dual core. 2 physical cores are there, dual core. But so when you are telling the processor band, this is i5, right? I5 තමයි ඔයාලා කියන්නේ ඒක i5 කියලා එකක්. එතකොට ඔය කියන්නේ මේ marketing term එකෙන්නේ. The process is i5 this generation, i5 6th generation. එහෙමනේ කියන්නේ. That is how you are, right? In Mac, you can go to About Mac and check. Mac එකේ About Mac කියන එකට ගිහලා check කරන්න පුළුවන්. Click on the Mac icon about this Mac and then you can see whether it's a dual core. In my one is also dual core. Anyone else wish to share and learn? Okay, Bihanga. In your case, you are using mobile phone. You have to use CPU Z. You have the app. CPU Z. Go to CPU Z and you can see that. Yes, that is. So then you can see how many cores are there. You have 8 cores. Octa-core. You can see here 8 cores model. And after that 8 cores octa-core. That is your mobile phone 7 octa-core processor. Basically, mobile phone technology is now developed having multiple cores. That is in your mobile phone. Very good. In mobile phone, it is easy if you are using CPU Z application. In Mac, I have to go to the Mac menu about this PC and then check. You can see it's dual core here. Okay, then processor brand, processor speed, these matters, and single core, dual core, these status of the processor. Storage capacity, because so if your storage capacity is high, you can store many. Storage capacity is low, you will not be able to store much. Better to have high storage capacity as you can keep your data and documents in your computer. But when storage capacity is low, you cannot store much. And also, if you have SSD hard disk, solid state disk, that was solid state device. If you have SSD type hard disk, your hard disk is faster. Right? SSD type hard disk, your hard disk is faster. But if you have SATA hard disk, it is a bit slower. SATA එකට අපි කියන HDD කියලා කියනවා. HDD, old HDD. ඒ SATA වලටත් කලින් තිබ්බා even before SATA there's something called PATA or IDE. මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක් තිබ්බා. PATA IDE. or IDE hard disk කියලා තිබ්බා. එතකොට තිබ්බේ අර මේ වගේ ලොකු කේබල් එකක්. මෙන්න මෙහෙම තමයි hard disk එක connect වෙන්නේ. You can see this is a ribbon cable. Right? Ribbon cable. But when it is SATA, this is the difference. When it is PATA, it has a lot of pins. But when it is SATA කියන hard disk එකයි දෙකම එක වගේ. මේ SATA එක මේ තියෙන්නේ. This is SATA, right? SATA has a lesser number of pins. SATA. SATA is faster than PATA. This is PATA. PATA, parallel ATA. Parallel Advanced Technology Attachment. This is also called IDE. Integrated Device Electronics. It is slower than SATA. SATA is faster, but PATA is slower. But now you have SSDs, which is even more faster than SATA. Then ඔයාලට තියෙනවා SSD කියලා එකක්. ඒක SATA වලටත් වැඩිය වේගවත්. Right? We are using that. Okay, then memory capacity. Memory capacity in gigabytes. RAM එක කොච්චරද කියන එක. Measured in gigabytes. And also memory speed, this is minor. Memory speed ගොඩාක්ම බලන්නේ නැහැ අපි. හැබැයි එකක් වැදගත්. Because memory speed will decide the speed of memorizing. That is also important. If it is high, your memory power is high. Yes, one can have both SATA and SSD. Right? One can have both SATA and SSD. Okay. Pre-installed software, it matters because when you're buying a computer, you need to consider about this pre-installed software. Why? So if it is Windows, so let's assume Windows is installed, your computer's cost may be little higher than Linux computer. Why? If it is a Windows installed computer, the cost may be little higher than Linux computer. What's the reason? Windows computer එකක් නම් ගණන් වැඩි වෙන්නේ Linux එකට වඩා. When you are buying a new computer, maybe the shop owner will tell, or in the shop they will tell, this computer is 250,000. But he's showing another computer, and maybe that computer is 200 and same computer, but with Linux 220,000. So why the Windows computer is higher in cost? What's the reason? Hello? Why don't you know?
Because it might have SSD storage and high memory capacity.
No, not because of the SSD. Even Linux computer has SSD.
There were pre-installed software in Windows?
In Linux also, it is possible to have a pre-installed software.
Windows has more features and it is simple.
Yes, in Windows also, it is possible to have pre-installed, and Linux also. Yes, what is the reason? Yes. That's another reason. Who knows that? No one. Okay, the reason is this: Windows need a license to use. This license cost. Windows need a license to use, and so if you don't know, write down somewhere. This is really really essential thing. Windows පාවිච්චි කරන ඔයාලා මේ free පාවිච්චි කරනවා තමයි. You are using this for free because you are using crack software, illegal software. That can be the reason, right? Maybe in the shop they have installed some kind of a cracked or illegal software. That can be the reason. But normally for using Windows, you need to pay. You need to pay for the license. Windows license will cost you some amount. Therefore, the shop owner will charge that license cost from you. That is the reason, right? It needs a license in cost. That is why the Windows computer. That is why the Windows computer's price is higher than normal. That is why the Windows computer's price is higher than normal Linux computer, because of the licensing fee. Okay. In the Linux, you don't want to pay the licensing fee, right? Because in Linux, it is like free. No need to pay for the license. Most of the Linux versions. Some Linux versions, there are paid Linux versions where you need to pay and get that, right? But normally, in the Linux version, you don't have. Okay, then what? Then that is also a concern. Then non-technically, these need to be considered. You need to consider the price. In non-technical aspect, you need to consider the price. Why? The reason is because the price is considered. The reason is because so sometimes some places the price can be vary. Therefore, you need to consider the price. And warranty. There are few kind of warranties, and we will learn in detail in the next class. But for today, I will explain as a summary. There are three kind of warranties. One is called the manufacturer warranty. The manufacturer warranty is basically given by the manufacturer, HP, Dell, Apple. They will give manufacturer warranty. And there is something called extended warranty. Right? Extended warranty. That means, okay, let's say I'm selling Apple computers. Apple is giving 2-year warranty, 1-year warranty. And I'm giving extended warranty for 3 years. For that, I'm charging some extra amount from you. That is called extended warranty. In USA, this is normally there because their repair cost is basically higher than sometimes the cost of the equipment. If they repair that 2-3 times, they have to pay more than the equipment cost. Therefore, they would like to purchase that extended warranty because in case of failure, seller will take the responsibility. Right? In case of a failure, seller will take the responsibility. Again, මෙහෙමයි HP computer එකක් තියෙනවා. HP එකෙන් දෙන්නේ අවුරුදු 2යි. seller දෙනවා තව අවුරුද්දක්. හැබැයි ඒකට seller ගණන් charge කරනවා. Seller will charge extra amount for the extended warranty. So that is the second type of warranty, and the third one is on-site warranty. On-site warranty, this sometimes that is sometimes known as a part warranty. For the parts they are having warranty, or the part for repairs they are having warranty, or for on-site. So in case of a failure in the site, they will come and repair. That is called on-site warranty. Different warranty types are like. So we discuss on-site warranty, manufacturer warranty, extended warranty. Okay, service after the sale. The last thing that you need to consider is service after the sale. Support, kind of support they are giving, and kind of after sale service, maybe software maintenance, help, tutorials provided, customer care, and maybe software installation support, licensing support. So this is rare, right? This is rare in a country like us. But it is something special. So if you have a good service after the sale, that is very, very good thing that you can definitely enjoy your purchase. That is rare, but better to have. These are called non-technical specifications. The first set is called technical specification. The second set is called non-technical. And actually, we have to discuss a few topics. We have skipped a few topics in this chapter. Still, chapter is not finished because of that. We need to discuss about VGA card, sound card like thing, expansion card. We need to discuss about expansion slots, ports, etc. And also we need to discuss about the network connections and ports. So that I will keep for the next day, since the time is almost over. I will basically use that time to discuss, like I will keep that time and I will discuss that in the next day. So today I will wind up from here. So this note is available for you. You can get this note, right? You can get this note. Please contact Miss Gavesha or Miss Lakmali after sending the slip. Then you can collect the note from there, right? Okay, then I'll stop from here. Good night. See you all next week.
Good night, sir. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.